We just had Purnima, full moon. After the full moon, the next 2 weeks, moon is in descendants. And then with the new moon, we enter in the phase of Navaratri. Navaratri is a very special time for regrouping, re-emerging. So if you have been feeling a little restless, a little chaos, just know that two weeks from today, you need to regroup, re-emerge. So you may want to start thinking about that how with the next new moon, you want to organize your time and carve out a little special time to be still, to be focused with your practice. We'll talk more about that sometime. Right now, I just wanted to remind you, 2 weeks in advance, you have 2 weeks notice to catch yourself, to organize things so you could take a little time, meaningful time, in the name of your sadhana with your practice. We are all looking for peace, shanti. If you take a moment to look at yourself, where you are today in your life, it's not just because what happened yesterday or last month. Wherever you are in your life today is the accumulation of not only this life, previous lives. All the lives that you have had before, it's growing, building, and here you are today. So our soul is constantly evolving. Every day is a new day. The next day brings the opportunity to elevate our soul a little more. Sometimes we are fascinated by the past. We hold on to it. Don't let go of it. Identify with it. The beauty is when we take each day as a new day, new incarnation. And may we start that new day with just even a thought of that I am pure, I am whole, I am complete today. And there are many mantras and rituals just to remind us of that. Om Akasha Shanti. May the sky be peaceful. Om Prithvi Shanti. May the earth be peaceful. Samudra Shanti. May the oceans be peaceful. Parvat Shanti. May the mountains be peaceful. Nadi Shanti. May the rivers be peaceful. Vanaspati Shanti. May all the vegetation around me be peaceful. Daso Dishai Shanti. May the 10 directions be peaceful. Just even thinking about this, that may all these that I'm surrounded by that affect my life be peaceful. The news that we read is always talking about the agitation. where the mountains are erupting and the oceans are overflowing and the rivers are flooding and fire is burning. All we hear about is the commotion. So where do we begin to bring a little peace? Even thinking about this, just sit quietly. If you don't know Sanskrit, then mantras, doesn't matter. Just saying, even sitting with the thought, may the ocean be peaceful. What happens in your heart when you say that? May the sky be peaceful. Just even sending a thought of peace does something. It is said we are constantly creating our own environment and reality. Depending on what's in my thought, it creates a ripple in the universe and affects it. This is why our spiritual work that we do little. Spiritual work is not a mystery. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's just about the state of your mind. What are you thinking? Start there. You are agitated. All kinds of things are going on in your life. You carve out a little time just to sit and just think. May the 5 elements of my body be pure. Chetijal pavak gagana samira pancha tattvaya racha sharira. Chiti means the sky, jal, water, pavak, fire, gagan, sky. Chiti means the earth. The earth, fire, air, water, and space. These are the 5 elements of our body that get agitated. Different things come and cling on to it. And that creates irritation. That creates all kinds of emotions. So, sometime in the morning, just you sit and just say it. Think about it. May the earth element in my body be pure. May the water element in my body be pure. May the fire element in my body be pure. May the sky element, space element in my body be pure. May the air element in my body be pure. And just sitting with that thought, see what happens. So this is a little reminder that we all can do. Just carve out a little time every day from all the agitation, all the busyness. Engage in that. I'm not saying don't engage. But do find a little time to just pull back, take a step back, take a deep breath, settle down, and just sit with the thought. May the water element in my body be pure. The moment you are thinking about that, don't let the doubt come in, don't let the negative thoughts from the mind come in. Sit with that imagination that all the liquid in my body is being purified in this moment. Let the imagination come in a little bit, positive imagination. As you are thinking of that, imagine the vibrations from your body going out, those vibrations of restlessness leaving. Let the imagination work towards positive things. Taking a little time and naming each of the element of your body, bringing the thought of it being peaceful, it being clean, imagining the vibrations leaving. And then welcoming that peaceful state that you experience after cleansing the 5 elements of your body. Please know one thing. All the time we spend on learning more, acquiring more knowledge, reading more books, going to this seminar, webinar, you name it. All the time you spend learning, taking notes. It's not about taking notes and learning and filling your house with books. The change happens when you begin to do something consistently. And may that doing be simple, that you can do. Otherwise, you got this and now I got it, put it in a box, shelve it, look for more. In my sharings with you, in my teachings with you, please know that I'm a very practical person. And I always encourage you towards doing, being, living, not just teaching. A teacher will expound on the scriptures and try to explain the meaning of scriptures. But the Guru takes you there. Guru has no interest in expounding on scriptures because that's just more knowledge, and the knowledge that is not lived becomes a burden. Simple things. How beautiful it feels just when you sit and take those 3 deep breaths first thing in the morning. You may think it's very small, very meaningless, not big change is going to happen. Big change is going to happen. If you really sit with, in that moment, calm yourself, maybe you could even add these things before or after, as soon as you wake up. Think about, okay, I have had a nice sleep or not a good sleep, whatever it was, now I am here in this new day. May I start the new day with the thought of, may all the elements of my body be pure. May all the elements of my body be clean. And once you have just evoked the purity, the cleanliness of the self with the 5 elements, welcome those 3 deep breaths in this new cleaned temple. Our body is a temple. We are constantly running with our mind. Running with our ideas, with our hopes and with our gains and losses and desires and wishes. Running and wishing is not going to get us anywhere. What is going to make a difference is doing. May our practice be simple but consistent so that it becomes a part of my daily life. Paying attention to the company we keep. Sometimes we get into small arguments. I was noticing just last couple of days, I see people, how they communicate. One person has one idea, other one has the other idea, and now they spend all their time convincing each other which one is right. Save ourselves from unnecessary arguments. If somebody has some other thing, keep quiet. Avoid. They're not going to change their mind, you're not going to change your mind. So what's the point? Save time that way. Save time by looking at what you read, where you spend your time. So you have a little time for yourself. And in that time, sit with these little simple practices, just breathing, being quiet, calm the mind. When the mind becomes calm, when it becomes peaceful, all the things that you think you need to settle all by themselves. Mind will keep coming, yes, but that's just another idea. I'm not speaking about having more ideas, more enlightenment. Enlightenment can be here now. If you just accept where you are today, because it is the accumulation of your many lifetimes journey, it is here. And the only way is to go up. So first come to acceptance in whatever state you are in. Acceptance. And then appreciation. Then little effort of cleansing it. Just wash it, clean it. Then little your practice. That's how we build on it. We cannot build, we cannot change by being agitated, by being unhappy, by looking more, reading more, doing this, doing that. It's not going to get us anywhere. So Navaratri is coming, looking at who is in front of me, and each one are very wise and have had some kind of practice in your life. Think about fine-tuning it and building on it, simplifying it, but being consistent. When our body is healthy, our mind needs just a little fine-tuning, and when mind and body will begin to work together, it's beautiful. So please look at all your disappointments and what is the root of your unhappiness, what is stressing you, what is irritating you, how meaningful that is. Can we just let it go and look forward to that special sacred day when the Navaratri begins, September 26, for next week, September 26 till October 4th. Carve that out in your calendar as special sacred days, and those days are the days to totally honor the journey of your soul and recommit to help it rise. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. It's so beautiful to see you in the temple. It's beautiful to see you in your temple, sitting wherever you are. And look around. In your own home, that is your temple. May it be nice and organized and clean, and may there be a little meditation place. May there be a place where you light an incense and light a lamp. Those little things having in your house increase the sacredness. You are sacred. Your body is sacred. Worship yourself. Having a little practice, being a little calm, is worshipping yourself. May I not put myself in a situation where I have to feel any less of myself. That is honoring yourself. I bow to that sacredness within you, and thank you all for listening to this message today. And I am here. I would love to hear what's on your mind. Thank you all.